It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it's coming up next.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from SoFi. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Now it's Herbert. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy aggressiveness and recklessness, because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
Throwing at the start, here's Carr. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down, Carr. And that ball incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun. It's Carr. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll get this out to the left flat. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now. It's Carr. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Yeah! It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run. This is Joshua Kelly. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Herbert gives it to Eckler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. First and 10. On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Carr working out of the gun. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They send him right out of the slot. Carr now on second down. He runs with it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. He is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. He's gonna look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to...
Oh, they are on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Carr. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
This one taken in by Renfro. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's caught by Eckler. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Williams in motion. Herbert. That's complete. It's Jalen Guyton. Still on the move. And he will go all the way. Jalen Guyton. Touchdown Chargers. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are back in this one. It's 17-7. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second and 7. Renfro brought in motion. Carr now. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receiver. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Carr. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Carr to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the give to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Again, it's Eckler. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Up the middle they go. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Herbert now on first down. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They bring their tight end right. Now Herbert on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On play action, now Herbert to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers are back within a score. It's now 17-10. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah! And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Carr. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Carr working out of the gun. Open man, that's Renfro. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one complete right side. Here's A.J. Cole now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Allen in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Herbert. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And you take a look at the numbers in this one, there is not much to complain about on that ledger, is there? He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, Carr. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Carr. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. are now on second down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll bring Waller in motion here. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Back is Carr. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
And he'll get about 5. Now a second down throw from Carr. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
That complete to Jacobs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Austin Eckler getting set for their next drive. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going up top. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Herbert to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense, running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Here's Carr. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. Carr now. Now he'll run. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Raiders have their punt team out there. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Herbert gives it to Eckler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10. They run it once more with Eckler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Herbert now on first down. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Eckler now on 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a play fake. Herbert on the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Third and long. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down, and here comes 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers will cut into that lead. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Now, Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Carr. Now he takes off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Third and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty yardage not quite enough for a first down, so they're still looking at 3rd and inches. Carr. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Carr on the bootleg. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. look wide, get this one complete. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Slot receiver headed right. From the shotgun, it's caught. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does, takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now, Herbert. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Guyton, touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're...
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Carr now to throw on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. This returnable from the 4, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work, and look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Running, Kelly. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Throwing now is Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Kelly. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers' first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That's to the big tight end, Parham. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Second down, 8 for the first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. We'll talk things over before third down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Whoa! And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here, down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, second and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Herbert to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.